All right, you are live.
Well, since the chairman he's online on Zoom, but we haven't heard from him yet, I would like to make a motion that I serve as acting chair for the evening, and that is also at the request of the chair. Frank, can you second that?
I'll second that, yep.
All those in favor, please vote.
I think you might have to do a roll call because there's remote participation.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Frank, how do you vote on the motion?
I vote in favor.
Ryan, can you hear us? I vote in favor of the motion, so it passes 2-0. One abstention, I guess.
Yeah, the only problem is for the record, he really needs to acknowledge that he's there.
What does he have to do?
He just needs to unmute himself and make sure that everybody's aware that he's here.
Yeah, I'll call him.
Because of course, people at home wouldn't know
Yeah.
that he's on there, so if he
Right.
just acknowledges himself, then there'd be a record that there was a
Unmute
quorum.
yourself? Okay. Yeah. Well, how about it? Can we just use my volume here?
So long as Frank can hear it, yes.
Yeah, I'll put it right here to my.
Yep.
Yep. Go ahead and speak, Brian.
So hi, good evening all. I appreciate the accommodation. Dean and board members, I can hear you. I'm pressing *6 on my phone in the Zoom call.
Frank, can you hear that?
But I would be also in favor of the motion to empower the vice chair to preside, given the circumstances.
Thank you,
And
Ryan.
again, I am present on the Zoom call.
For the audience listening in, Ryan just confirmed that he is participating via Zoom and that he did vote in favor of the pending motion. So, having said that, I make a motion. Frank, before I make the motion, Frank, do you have any desire to be chairman or vice chairman?
No,
I make a motion that Ryan Collins be chair and that I serve as vice chair. Do we have a second?
Say the motion again and I'll repeat it for.
I make a motion that Ryan Collins be reappointed as chairman and that I serve as vice chairman.
I second that. This is Frank.
So Ryan, it's been motioned and seconded for you to be the chair and Dean to be the vice chair.
Okay? Yeah, we talked about that.
How do you vote?
How would you vote on that?
Sure, I would vote in favor of the motion.
Do you want to,
That would be a yes.
Say it one more time.
Sure, I vote yes.
All right, I vote in favor of the motion.
and I vote in favor of the motion.
Are there any other items of new business or anything of that nature to be taken up tonight?
We were just going to introduce Frank
Oh, I'm
to the
sorry.
public. And then after that introduction, we would pretty much cover everything on the agenda at another meeting when we're all able to attend.
Right.
That is super helpful. Thank you.
You
Frank?
Want me to talk?
Yes.
All right, so, I'm Frank Bragg. I'm a retired physician in Bangor. I was born and brought up here, through the school system and went away for like 13 years for my training, college and med school. And then came back to Bangor and practiced medicine for 50 years, mostly primary care medicine. And then I'm now retired almost 3 years and decided it was time to do something for the city. So here I am.
Well, thank you. Can you mail the materials to Frank in Florida or PDF them? Which do you prefer, Frank?
Oh, electronically is fine.
Okay. And once you've had a chance to look them over, we can answer any questions or whatever at the next meeting or a subsequent meeting.
I did have a meeting with Frank some weeks ago, and we did cover some of the materials, and they sent him home with a bunch of homework.
Right. I did my homework.
When will you be back in town, Frank?
Oh, 1st of April.
Oh, right off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, would you like to make a motion to adjourn, Frank?
So moved.
I second it. All those in favor? Well, Frank, how do you vote on the motion?
I vote aye.
I vote aye. Ryan, how do you vote?
How would you vote on the motion to end the meeting?
I would vote in favor of the motion to end the meeting. So I'm a yes.
A yes from Ryan.
We are adjourned. Thank you, Frank, for taking time out of your vacation.
Thank you, Ryan.
Glad to do it.
You're very welcome, and I do apologize for the back and forth. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Do we have any pending assessment matters? Frank, I think people have 180 days from the assessment date to file an appeal. And of course, what that means is that we wouldn't see any appeals till next couple of months anyway.
Yeah, I've denied appeals, and then they'll have a 60-day window to respond to my denial. Yeah. We could be very busy.
Well, we usually get a couple of appeals a year. Most people, it's quite challenging, so
Yeah.
they don't bother.
Well, thank you, Frank.
Yeah, glad to do it. See you at the next meeting.
Yeah,
Okay.
in person, hopefully. The city, assistant city manager has to terminate the Zoom, but we're adjourned.
Everyone all set?
All set.